It's your boy Big Chops, man, the BBW Whisperer. I represent the Mighty Zoo faculty. Shout out to Dope Ideas Media, Hank Nation TV. Subscribe, watch, all that. Zoo faculty.
Let me check my schedule.
Hank Nation TV and Dope Ideas Media presents Plug City. We are your hosts, and I am Michael Ice.
And I'm June. Where your mama at?
Where's she at, though?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So today, bro, we got another special guest with us, man. When it comes to MBR support, when it comes to unbiased opinions, unless it's Zoo faculty, when it comes to just somebody who is very knowledgeable about hip-hop, battle rap, and the scene of rap in Michigan, man. We got none other than Big Chops from the Almighty Zoo faculty, man.
What up, Big Chops?
What's good, fellas? What's good?
What's going on, man? Thank you for coming, man. Thank you for coming through.
And he does not say the Almighty Zoo faculty.
I say the Mighty Zoo faculty.
Okay.
I learned that
Yeah.
about a month ago. So
Stack don't say all because they you know what they represent, whatever.
Yeah,
but
okay.
I'm not almighty.
I stand corrected.
Yeah.
I just, you say I see it so much.
Yeah, right. I feel you.
But yeah, so, bro, you've been around the scene for a long time, bro. There's a lot of events that I can't name no events that you missed for real. And if you have missed some, bro, you always current on what's going on. How long you been around this thing?
I ain't missed no important events like all the little shit that go on now. I don't really fuck with. I ain't been to the building yet. I do gotta get out to the building, man.
I do too.
You been out there?
I haven't been out there yet.
I heard it was a dope venue, man. At one point, man, the shit was fun. I used to enjoy it, and I had my team, who supported, and shit, it was just fun to be around. Like even with the rivalry that a lot of us created and had the camaraderie that we all shared, we were still family and brothers and cousins for real. So I just like being with my people, man. It was always cool. So I'll pop out.
You ain't there. Have you ever rapped? You ever got on the mic at all, or?
I got such a respect for hip hop, man, and rap. Like anybody can do it if they sit down and write to it. But I always thought that it was a talent. It was something you either had that came naturally to you. If you got to sit down and struggle to write a rap for real, it ain't your lane. Like I wrote poetry and shit. Like coming up and growing up, I was nice at it. Some of the nicest bars you ever heard, probably in a battle rap, 1 or 2 or 10. Probably came from me, like for real. But I just never really sat down and like I want to rap, but I can come up with nice bars.
Yeah.
Some of y'all favorites that come from me. You'll never know which ones, but
it sounds like you know something clearly that we don't know.
I'm just saying.
No, that's what's up, though. That's what's up, though.
I may not have a pen the whole thing, but the idea and the concept of some of the best bars y'all ever heard.
No, of course.
Come from me.
It'd be like that, though. So, bro, a lot of people, bro, I don't think they appreciate or respect just, I guess, with your honesty, bro. A lot of times, bro.
They call me hater. They call me hater. But the people that know, like people that know, like, Chops being real. Like, it may come off as I'm being on some funny shit, but it be my honest opinion, bro. Like, it just, people don't expect it to come off as like, damn, nigga, you really just said that?
Right.
Yeah, nigga, it's what it is. Like, I'm not really being on no funny shit. And then, like, niggas that know inbox me, like, bro, like, really, what is it? Like, I may have said it this way, but if you inbox me, I'll tell you I'll break it down to you and tell you what I really meant, or tell you what you can do, or what I see in you that you can improve in. Or, you know what I mean? If you really, bro, I've had some MBR's big, like when they first started out, or big. I think you've even inboxed me and reached out to me, and I told you like, bro, I like this what you do. I like this what you do. You can do a little bit more of this. Get rid of that. And when they first started out, if you serious about it, I don't mind helping you, bro. Like you ain't gotta be my team. You gotta be Zoo faculty. Like anybody. I just looked. I was always like the big brother in the culture. You know what I mean? Like nigga, reach out to me. I ain't no You know, nigga that you just can't be like, hey, Chops, what do you see? I know you been in this shit. You know, lend me your ear. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind reaching out, bro.
And that's what
But new niggas, like, if you don't know me, they think it's some funny shit. Like, oh, nigga, you just a two faculty hater, nigga. I'm the best ever that did this shit. No, you not, my nigga. You not even average. Like, some niggas get good, though.
But just speaking about that though, like recently, bro, it's been a lot of uproar about these lists and this. But y'all did a list recently. The Zoo faculty, y'all did y'all was live with it. Top 25, I believe it was.
Yeah, it was supposed to be the top 20.
Okay.
Then we got to those last 20. It was like, you know what? Other names started popping up. Like, we can't not put this person here, put this person here. We like, we're gonna be fair. We're gonna move it down to, 20. Because I think it's supposed to have been a 15. Then it went to 20, then it went to 25.
Now, with that being said, it is not easy doing that list.
It's not. And respect to Foster and Clever. I think ours was a lot more closer than what theirs was. But it's...
Somebody gonna be
we
mad.
sat down in an hour and kind of like, look, this, and we had like a serious, non-biased discussion about it. We didn't agree on everything, but we would like, okay, you say here, we'll put him here. You know what I mean? You don't think he should be here, but we all agree he shouldn't be here. So if he ain't here, okay, we'll agree we're here. And that was just all about honest, non-biased opinions. You know what
But
I mean?
this is my thing about a list, right?
Mm-hmm.
A preference list or an opinionated list isn't to be argued.
It's not.
And that's where you get people that get offended
Mm-hmm.
and be like, wait a minute, this is what this person thinks
Right.
about his preference.
Mm-hmm.
So as a battler, if it's me, I'm not gonna argue with you about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just, if I'm comfortable within my own self, I'm gonna keep doing me,
I'm gonna
or
keep doing it.
I'm gonna try to level up, one of the two.
I'm gonna tell you, it's usually like, I think ours was more respected than B. Foster's and Clever's was
Because of who it was, though.
Because it depends. Ours had a lot more transparency.
Mm-hmm.
They just came put a list out, just like we kind of like explained what live while we did it. You know what I mean? Ours had a little bit more transparency, and it also came from people that was more accomplished, more respected.
Exactly.
And had, like, no shout to Clever, but I told him this person, like, I just don't think people respect your opinion enough, and you ain't been around long enough to really. You're not even that dope of a battle rapper yourself. You have to kind of like critique some of the niggas that you saying that you better than, or that you under.
I had talks with Clever, and I'm gonna tell you what I said to him. And I said two of the things, and two of the things were, one, if you're a battler making this list, and if you include yourself on this list, people are gonna look at you. Now you have to be one hell of a battle rapper to do this.
Because you gotta think, we had 3 niggas there that's arguably that's top 10, and that's nobody can really argue with them niggas being top 10, at least top 12 out of that list. You know what I mean? 3 niggas that's live right. Well, no, Shotty P was there too, so he wasn't even on the list because we consider him in another realm.
Yeah.
He battled some of the biggest niggas in the world that you can't even put him local.
And that's why niggas like Mac, Ill Will.
Yeah, that's why they weren't on the list. That we not counting them. That it's not fair. You know what I mean?
Also,
you putting college niggas versus niggas that's damn near. JC is considered one of the best ever.
in the world.
Ill Will is considered one of the best ever. How can you put LeBron James against
Christian
Melo or Wiseman or somebody like? It's not even a comparison, bro. We're not gonna put them on this list.
And also, it was the presentation. Now I'm talking about beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
If you pay attention, Clever put up a post saying, "NBR Power Rankings, we about to shake this bitch up." Now that's like saying we about to do a list
we about
and
to
piss
shock
y'all off.
value. Yeah. We about to, yeah.
It is what it is. So people were like on their edge of their seats, like, let's see what this list is, and they started attacking it. Really, started going at it off tops, and like I said, and then when it comes to a list, so many people can be interchanged, especially between that top 15 to
25 to 30, really.
Yeah, it's like splitting hairs at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not.
I'm gonna be honest. I never watched their list. I never seen it. I didn't. Like, once we started putting together our list, I started, like, fast forward, skipping through their video, trying to see who they had on there just for name ideas. Like, okay, who can we be forgetting? All right, such, 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 such. I'm going to be honest, man, and I owe her an apology.
Seabury.
Bro, I was just, you know how you scrolling through shit. Real rebuttal that had like 2 clips. See Bree be talking.
She just had a battle drop today.
Did she? But it
Wigging.
was like it was her and some stud chick. She was fucking her up, but then I don't know if she won the Panic joint because you know it only showed clips of her round.
Yeah.
But she was saying some shit versus Panic, like,
That's the one
and
that
I
dropped.
know for a fact that C Bree writes her shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to
Seabury ain't gonna
C-Bree.
let nobody else write her shit.
Yeah, she a Virgo too. So like, some of the best battle rappers in the world are Virgos, bro. Some of the biggest pins, biggest things. I'm just being honest, bro. Like, Lux, JC, Nitty, Cannon. That's just off top. You know what I mean? Like HA, and then you think of them guys that all pins. You know what I mean? That's
What's
just
your
like.
sign, Ice?
Not a Virgo.
That says a lot. That says a lot.
No, that's just off the top of my head.
answers a
Niggas
lot.
that I know are Virgos. That's like, you know, when you think of JC, Rum Nitty, Nut, Lux, you know what I mean? HA just they pins, and that we just wordy people. You know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah.
that's just.
When it comes to, because I asked E-Real this earlier, and he's a member of Zoo faculty as well.
I didn't know y'all had like different. When you told me 5:30, I was thinking I was gonna show. I didn't know y'all had niggas here. I would have came earlier, kitchen, and just chilled out. Yeah, you know.
We here every Saturday. You welcome. Man. Just
Okay,
come
yeah.
through.
Absolutely.
But especially when I knew y'all had a nigga from the team, man. I'm like, came kitchen with real shit. Did I say Smokes? I was like, oh.
I mean, we thought Zoo Faculty was a little tighter than that. You know, we should have
yeah,
talked to you.
Listen,
I thought
I
we
just woke up an hour ago.
Well, we ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah.
We probably know why.
Yeah, I
Look,
just
though,
listen.
I asked E-Real this earlier though, and I said to him, I said, bro, it seems like the narrative for Zoo faculty has always been the villains though.
We love it. No, but
how do you feel about
it's-
it?
Smile when he said that.
That was an evil smile.
like it's not on purpose for real. But like after
It's embraced.
so long, you learn to embrace it.
You embrace it.
You embrace it because it's like at first that wasn't what we went after. You know, we just wanted to be the best niggas in the world. And like people who don't understand, bro, it's not easy being Zoo faculty. It's a real tedious, bro. It's like the recruitment process is a lot to go into it. We all have to agree. One person don't agree, it won't happen.
How did this start though? Like, what did this?
That's just something we just agreed upon. Like, you know, we bring it to the table.
You knew niggas beforehand, or y'all? Like,
We build a rapport with niggas. Like, and they gotta be niggas that fit because we feel like once you Zoo, we feel like you won't be Zoo forever. That's just how, you know what I mean? That's just how we always went about it. So we went like, we don't want nobody, we want somebody that's gonna stand on something. We want somebody that ain't got no character flaws that could be like, because you are who you associate yourself with. That's why you ain't never really heard Zoo faculty niggas or members being associated with pussy shit or no whole shit. Ain't no smut on our name. We try to like, with whoever that we associate with or associate with us, we won't be able to carry that flag proudly and not have nothing like that. You know what I mean? And so it ain't easy being Zoo faculty. So when niggas like, people used to be like, oh, y'all snatch up whatever, y'all snatch up, y'all snatch. No, we don't, bro. First off, it's like niggas that, if you see somebody that's Zoo faculty, we've been kicking it, building with them for at least a year. You know, it's somebody that we held close for a minute, and we all like had our own relationship with them before we be like, you know what? Let's bring them over. You know what I mean? And it's never like, it's usually before a nigga even get hot. We'll see a niggas picking up some steam. We'll be like, let's rock with him for a minute, see how he come up. He need that push. We feel like that push from us can be the thing to get him to the next level, or he feel like if he get the right team behind the right push, he can go to the next level. And that's what we bring it to the, like I said, we bring it to the table and just see yay or nay. You know what I mean? If somebody say no, well, you know what is it? Well, okay, that's strong. You know.
Have you ever been anybody that somebody said no and y'all had to turn away? You ain't gotta say it.
No, I don't give a fuck.
Why you look at me, no chops? No.
No, well, you know what happened with you, bro. It you know, we ain't gonna put it out there, but it was just you had too many conflicting
No,
friendships. You know what I mean? Like, and it was like we didn't want you to alienate who you fuck with, none of that, because when you fuck with us, you know we strong with us. Like, even though we cool with other niggas, it's like ain't no fence riding.
Has anybody ever? Have y'all ever tried to scout somebody and they, I guess, denied the offer? I guess no.
No, because most of the time when we fuck with somebody, it's already.
It's an offer they can't refuse.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like you're Zeus.
that's
the end of
like
it.
the Illuminati, man.
Who gonna tell Stack no?
It's like, you got all no, but the one person that got mad because it got leaked. Niggas got the pillow talking on some other shit, but the one person that got mad over not being, and it was public because she like cussed us all the fuck out and went on a rant, blocked all of us, deleted us, called us whole ass bitch ass niggas.
Who?
Is it Bird?
No, hell no. Who we just talked about earlier. So.
Okay.
So it was like, as great as she is, and as great as it would be to have a female, we just felt like it was just too much heavier on the personal side. That, like I said, we ain't trying to associate ourselves with nothing other than standing on what we stand on. You know what I mean? It was just too much extra shit. Like, not taking away from her skills, it just was what it was. And we never felt like a way about her, but she took it.
But just off camera, we was talking about something earlier, and you let me know something that I didn't know, bro. You told me that you was at the battle when Proof was hosting. I think it was Bazaar as well.
Yeah, I think they all was.
I know Marv battled Nims. There was a few other battles. A dude named Avalanche battled.
Avalanche been around a while too. I remember when he came back and he had battled. No, that wasn't Avalanche. That was Amzilla came back and had battled X Factor on Quest Big Card. This was like 2011, I think. Because I just came back to Detroit. But it was like
the energy back then compared to now.
Raw. Really, like it wasn't as buddy. Like, niggas was cool, you know what I mean? But it was more like raw. It was pistols. It was like this when Hex was still running around, like, and he was still Hex. A lot of people don't know who Hex Murder is. Like, like, I would tell you a funny story, bro. First time I ever met Hex Murder, we was in front of St. Andrews Hall, and he was just like blocking traffic and shit. We, you know, it's just nigga. I'm 18, 19. You know what I mean? We leaving the club. We try to get by. My nigga hucks the horn at him. This nigga Hex upstrap us and was like, you know what I mean? Y'all, he said something. I don't remember what it was. We like, nigga, I had to kill this nigga. You know what I mean? But I had met him already. But like, we ended up laughing about that shit like years later. But it was like, nigga, first time I ever met you, you was up the strap on me. Hex is like one of those silent niggas that was big on the scene that, you know, since his accident or whatever, he don't really ain't as known now. But I think he would be a lot bigger with how the scene is now had he not, you know, what happened to him happened to him.
What's some moment in Detroit hip hop that you could tell us and describe to us that there were no cameras around now and only you and the niggas that was there know about this? Like, cause you've been around the hip hop shop days
without incriminating yourself.
Oh no, yeah.
Or
it was just like, man, it was every weekend. Niggas used to like really do it for the love and it was just fun because it was like St. Andrews really used to be the spot. Like every Friday, Saturday, niggas in the alley for hours. This is in the wintertime or right in between Legends and like it's like a little space between Legends and St. Andrews, like a little
That little
just right in the middle of it. Like niggas sit there and have ciphers for hours, cold as hell. Just like some of the nicest niggas from around the city, man. It was like crews. Like you had Mo Dirty them, you had Iron Fist and the Almighty Dreadnoughts. You had Marv them. You had it was just like niggas from there. And even when Proof got to his biggest, was still always around, bro. I used to see Proof everywhere I went, and he was just a rich nigga that stayed grounded, stayed hood. That's
You got any specific memories of Proof though?
Bro, the funniest shit that I can remember Proof doing, bro. What was that? Deja Vu. What was that? Deja Vu. I don't know where. I think we had just came because that was like Deja Vu always stayed open after everything. So we had just left, like St. Andrews and shit. We go to Deja Vu. The nigga Proof walks in. He got like a stack of money, like ones in his arms. He just come in. He walks. If you know how Deja Vu was set up, it was like the big stage. He just walks around, and he just throws out money. He does this one circle and leave. That was it. He came in. He threw about $1,000 at once just around the stage and walked out. He was there all 30 seconds.
Ridiculous.
I was like, dog, this nigga's an ill nigga, dog. He was drunk as hell, just hell. He was just a fun guy, man. That shit was crazy, though.
That's crazy. So what moving forward, bro, what do you see as far as NBR, like the newer artists, man? Like, who do you see that's promising, that's coming up, that say, like, you know what, a little bit more experience, you're gonna be a real pro?
I don't like none of these niggas. I ain't never like none of these niggas. Since your class, I ain't like none of these new niggas, man. No, it's a few of them, though, man. For a while, I stopped watching these niggas, man, because it was a nice gap between niggas that was actually, some okay niggas, a couple okay niggas, but like, I want to say NBR had a good 5-year gap between niggas that was actually good and like draws, like watchable niggas. Like you had like, no shouts to them and shit like that, but you had like regular okay niggas like Joey Lynn Woods, but since it's been like a real good nigga like Stubbs and King and Tay Rax and them that's coming up, you can see the potential of them. I don't think it's been nobody like them since like y'all, since like you and E-Real them, like that was actually good and drawing. I can't think of it. Might be somebody in between there.
Show.
Who?
Show.
Yeah. And Show was probably the only one in between y'all and them that had that star appeal. Like, this nigga could be good. You know what I mean? I think Glow needs to fix his delivery, but Glow could be good to me.
Yeah.
That was good though, but I agree though. He got
to fix his delivery.
But he do got the potential to do that too as well.
Glow
And
kind of
I
comes
say
off.
that Glow showed me how good he was when he fucked up the TP nigga. You know what I mean?
That was
Like
the very beginning. Glow.
That was the very beginning because niggas was like, this
TP
nigga.
was the next.
They was like, TP, this nigga's gonna be good.
I remember this.
TP.
And he had like them because he had good freestyle ability. He was okay. He had energy. He disappeared quick. I think Glow kind of took his confidence. Then he lost like back to back and never seen him again. The funny looking nigga that I didn't really care for. I think him and TP started the same day. He ain't really had no facial hair. Looked like he was real squished up
I
head.
don't know who this is.
Damn, I forgot about him.
You know what I'm talking about? The
Yeah.
bald head. I don't even know if he wasn't bald head, but he just
It was two people. It was TP. Was it Flow Easy?
flow easy. That's exactly what it was. Yeah. Did he like end up stealing somebody's material or some shit?
They
Something
said he
happened?
was stealing
Why
it
did
off
you
the,
describe his face and head like
Dog.
that?
Because I couldn't think of what his name was. I just know
Wow.
he had a real funny shaped head. Like,
he was stealing off the tight back.
He said the
Oh,
C-
damn.
he said clip long as a CVS receipt. He took that from somebody.
That's
Dog.
an
It was a
actually
radio
dope
battle
part,
he did. It
dog.
was fire.
Dog.
And wait, he
Hey,
delivered it
you
like,
go to CVS, they give you all them cute
bro,
eyes.
the way he delivered it, he sold it. Like, I'm listening to it like, wow, Flow
Yeah.
Easy is killing.
Didn't he battle though after he was caught
Yeah, he
up?
battled one time after that. And then he
Nigga
stopped.
had like all out words. Not all out words like that. Niggas look like, but it was like I just didn't like that nigga. He just, I don't know. It's just something about him rubbed me wrong. He just weird to me, man.
Can't be stealing bars though, man.
This before I even knew he was stealing
It was
bars. I just didn't
verbatim,
like
like
him.
he took like
I
a
remember this.
few of them bars from that person.
But it's always been niggas that's like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, rated okay. You know what I mean? To me, Smith was okay. But it was like no groundbreaking niggas that was about to go somewhere and really had like URL hopes for real. You know what I mean? Like, to me.
If somebody came to you and said, Chops, we got the bag in right now. We got an opponent, 3 rounds. Is you gonna jump in the ring?
I got respect for hip hop, man. So it was like, what's crazy is like, I could do this shit because you got Busta Rhymes for a nigga. I know how to battle, but I don't have no interest in that.
No.
Like, what's crazy is like, the only thing I win a battle because we talked about it for so long was Rex. We used to always talk shit like, nigga, we gonna battle. And that was my nigga, so he was the only thing I ever thought about, you know, because me and you really don't rap. And we always talk shit together, nigga, I'll battle Rex. But that was about it, so.
What's your favorite memory of him? Because listen, bro, when I battle Be Easy, Rex is behind me, Times is behind me, you behind Be Easy. Y'all make a bet right before me and Be Easy flip the coin.
And you know how
Rex
many
said,
bets me and this nigga Rex made, bro. What's crazy, like, me and Rex had a crazy relationship. If you didn't know me and Rex and know our relationship,
Y'all would have thought y'all hated
you would have thought every time we was together we about to fight.
Yeah.
Because all we did was cuss each other out, like, but we went to the stove together, bought a bottle,
Yeah.
and like we seen each other a lot outside of battle rap too because just business that we handle. But like niggas, and we always talk about, bitch, you owe me money. Don't you owe me 20? Don't you owe me 20? Like he'll see me one day like, nigga, you still owe me from that last battle. It was like, nah, nigga, you owe me because that nigga wasn't like, nah, because he swore. I forgot what bet it was. It was one of your battles, though. I want to say you or Dre Dennis.
Might have been.
I think we bet $100 or something.
Did you give him his money?
I used to hear y'all argue over times and B's all the time too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always like. I don't think we even paid each other for that one. No, he paid me for that because we had judges. I won that one. Well, me and that nigga was always long live Rex, man. That's my nigga, dog. Like
Oh, indeed.
that nigga crazy, bro.
Indeed. So, do you consider yourself like a manager, an ambassador, an advocate?
What?
Like,
I used to manage, you know, most of the zoos. And it was like once I lost the passion, I say they lost the passion. I was like, I was manager / promoter. You know what I mean? Like for zoo faculty, because I be everywhere. So it was like, you know,
yeah.
I will set up battles, being OT somewhere, just hollering at battles like for different niggas. You know what I mean? Like when I set up Stacky Geechee, the first cafe joint in Atlanta. I was in there. I was like, because he knew he was. And that shit, it was set to go down last year, but the COVID shit happened. Then it was just a lot of other shit, so they never battled. But I had set that up when I was in Atlanta. Who was Born? I want to say Born and JC. I set that up when the was it Beezy and I forgot who Beezy battled. Beezy and YT deal and Snap.
Oh yeah, that was the Bar War shit, wasn't it?
Yeah, the bar at Old Miami.
Yeah.
I'm just always in niggas' ears and just putting out shit for my team. Like I had this crazy card I was putting together a few years ago. I guess I could say it now, but it was like was it Ice versus Stack? Head Ice versus Stack. Ill Will versus Bees. I think it was Mac Myra and Shotty. I had Paulo and Chilla, Daylight, and Anubis. It was all confirmed. It was all. Shit just fell through.
Wasn't that a card that you was working with Ra with too? Or was that something?
No,
else?
that was a different card. That was after that. But that,
'Cause I remember.
Yeah. That some of those battles that was after, because that was the JC and Lewis battle. I put that together.
Rest in peace to Ra.
I had that. Yeah, rest in peace, Ra. But me and Ra.
R.P. Cassius.
R.P.
Who?
Cassius.
R.P. broke Cassius too. But yeah, the Anubis and JC battle was my battle. I actually paid JC his front end, and then the shit fell through. This was like a year before they actually battled. So when it got reset or whatever, what's the name? It was,
Yeah, because
That was Sheena, right?
yeah, shit ended up doing it. And Ra basically still ended up getting it, but yeah, shit. But it was niggas wasn't standing on business, right? But it was cool. So I kind of lost out, but it was my bro, so I ain't care.
Yeah.
So, bro, not too long ago, maybe like a week or two ago, there's some viral stuff going on online, right? So they got this house party thing going on. Lo and behold,
Next question.
I
I don't know who that
Scratch
was, man.
that. We're gonna dump that. Edit. Hey, hit the
No,
edit button.
you got it. Yeah, no, go ahead. What was you saying, bro?
Where was you at? What was you doing?
You talking about on the night of
Shout out to my nigga Fresh, man. I was at Fresh crib. Hey, I was
That
trying-
wasn't. He has to change his name. That was
No,
not
no.
a fresh crib.
I should have recorded last night just to see like the update of how shit.
Wait, hold on. You went back?
It's my people, man. I be outside, man. I ain't
Oh.
gonna never. It is what it is. But
It hasn't been COVID for you, man. You've been out.
I be outside.
But go ahead.
But like that was the beginning stages, like the wooden sectional shit.
Yeah.
They got it all furnished and upholstered. It's like a little black and gray with the leather. That shit look out cold, nah. But the people just caught it in. It was really some sabotage shit. Like it's really behind the scenes shit that with that. The people that was recording was from another after hour. So they kind of like was
they
in there
was
talking
hating.
shit and was really throwing salt and trying to like make it look like really what it was. It was like everybody had just really left. They started recording and like just on some other shit. Just like it's 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. So of course the shit is gonna be at its most fucked up. It's like looking at a house after a house party.
And
Like
they went in that bathroom. That was
yeah, the
sabotage.
bath.
That was-
Some shit had fucked. I don't know if it had backed up or something, but it had just did that. Like
It was piss in the damn tub.
I said,
Yeah.
is this motherfucking chops over here?
yeah. So I had just
You be outside though.
I had been drinking all day.
You
I had
outside.
drank, and it was the first time I had really drank like that. I mean, I just threw up. I was like, man, let me just chill, get myself together.
Somebody said cheese, and you looked up.
And so I look, my phone started going off. Like, so my brother was calling me. He's like, "Fool, get up, you alive?" I'm like, what?
With a Zoo Falcony shirt. on.
Yeah.
The motherfucker was like, that's Chop. I'm like, no, that ain't Chop. Nope, not that. That's somebody.
It is what it
Every
is,
big
man.
nigga can't be. And then they was like, look at the shirt. I was like, oh, well, maybe Chop sold him that shirt. I don't know.
Yeah. Zoo Faculty gear, man, coming out merch. You hear me?
I want one too, man.
I got you. But no, shit was just wild. It was just one of them nights, you know.
No,
Shit
it's, I
happens.
mean, I think it's all in fun though. 'cause,
Yeah, it was.
it was.
Hey, look, that shit, man. That shit nothing to me. I be
Look.
outside, so that shit.
You know what's crazy about
I
that?
could have been caught in the worst position. You know what I mean? Than being
Right.
asleep. I could have, you know.
Well, you know what's crazy about it? I asked Chops about it the next day. I was in the inbox. So I said, Chops, you know, and I'm scared to ask him because I you know, most average person be kind of, you know, embarrassed. He was like, man, you know what I do, man. If anybody that knows me,
Like, I'll be outside, man.
this is nothing. I was asleep at after hours. Woo.
Nigga, it was 9 o'clock in the morning. Shit, nigga got tired. Shit.
I was like, okay, that's the end of it, you know.
Dog.
Like, you know, shit, I'll be outside.
Chops do be outside.
I'll be
bro. It's
outside.
been plenty of times I'm somewhere and I just look up and I say,
From the east to the
"Chops,"
west,
everywhere.
everywhere. And what's crazy is I'm an extra nigga.
I got a question for you though, Chops.
Mhm.
There's a guy in NBR right now, and I think there's something missing. I think he can be good. I think his energy and attitude is great, and I'm talking about Stubbs. But I think there's something missing. What do you think about Stubbs?
I like Stubbs' WWE persona. You know what I mean? I like his outside. I like it because Stubbs is a different nigga online than what he should be. He has his battle rap character. Then you got him. He's a cool little nigga, like for
He's
real.
cool as out of
But he
nowhere.
do what he's supposed to do. As far as like, I think a lot of niggas that's better than what they are get overlooked because they don't have that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like he one of the niggas that will listen. He'll take in. He a sponge. You know what I mean? He want to get better.
Yeah.
So I just think he need a couple more fights, man. I think he one of them niggas that jumped off the porch too early. I think he should have went, even though he did face the two best niggas in his class. You know what I mean? But
Well, if you look at his first battle, and I remember Al Jones being there, he said, "No, this ain't his first battle,"
yeah.
because he was wigging in that first battle.
You can tell he studied battle rap
Yeah.
before he
He was going
before he
crazy.
got. I think he needs to
Supposed to battle a year or two. I had Stubbs booked a year or two.
go. So
before
yeah.
he actually battled.
Wow.
So yeah, you can tell he
That
been
whole
practicing.
Snook
He
thing
been
is real. Like I really had Stubbs booked with Snook 2 years before.
It's a good thing.
It was
He
his
would-
first battle. We didn't know
because
who
he definitely would have
was.
lost versus Snook.
Yeah, he would have lost versus
I
Snook.
didn't know who
Even the
he
win
was.
is a loss. When
I'm
you
like,
go
you
against
gonna
Snook.
battle. This your first time. Nobody ever seen you before. You gotta take this guy. And
This
Stubbs
guy.
just didn't show up.
See,
I-
Stubbs would have died if he battled Snook. It's a good thing he didn't.
I do. I think he need to exercise his pen a little more. Even though he say some crazy shit too, his delivery is there. He just like he misses. I can't think of what he misses. What he is definitely misses is something.
In my opinion, he's punch. Right?
He got to add something else.
He needs to do more
Personality.
angles, personality, schemes,
like
something.
If he adds some of his
Wordplay.
online personality to his battle rap, like you gotta think like a nigga like Ill Will. As good as Ill Will is and as great as he can rap, that ain't what make Ill Will Ill Will. You know what I'm saying? Like his ability to just this small shit, he can look at you a certain way and just just like Matt got the same thing where he could just control a room with little shit.
Mac
Just
funny,
little
man.
movements, little funny shit, just add personality in your raps. That's what's setting Mac aside from the other punchline niggas. The fact that he's funny and he do more than just
His character.
punch. His character, his stage presence, is crowd control, is bars over everything, but bars are not everything. And that's, I think once a rapidy rap battle rapper learns that, he can be a lot better. You know what I'm saying?
Who's the best overall in Michigan to you? And this is not counting the list that you guys did. This is just
Right.
overall God tier, best of all time in your opinion.
Ever?
In Michigan, though. Like, yeah. You know, I won't put that pressure on you to say ever. Just right now.
I would. What's crazy is JC is the best battle rapper right now, but I believe it's a lot of people that could beat JC because of what JC lacks. I don't think JC will fare well against the Ill Will.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I think he's a better battle rapper and his pen is great and he can beat a lot of people that Ill Will probably can't beat. But I just think head to head that matchup for JC is not a
Bad
good one.
matchup for him.
But I still think JC is better. You know what I'm saying? I just think Ill Will is a bad matchup for him.
It's a bad
Do
matchup.
I still think, even though Ill Will could beat him, I still think JC will fuck Mac up again. Just because of what, even though Mac has a lot of what Ill Will has, it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think Mac's presence is where Will's is at. And I think that's where Ill Will beat JC at, as far as he'll be able to steal the presence over him. You know what I'm saying?
But overall,
And-
do you
and-
think it is JC, though? Just
Uh,
on the top period. I feel like you might be
I like
struggling
Marv.
between
I like
and
JC.
Will, though.
Who?
I feel like you might be tug of warring between
Yeah.
JC and Will.
I had my top three would probably be JC, Ill Will, Marv. Marvin's on a tear right now, bro. He
That's
just
marvelous. Do you feel like what? Let's talk about Marv real quick, bro. How did you feel about that versus Saint?
man, that shit was. I talked to him that night about it, bro. He was robbed. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It was like I was glad he did not show how frustrated he was. He let it be known, and he still lets it be known. Like, nigga, I was robbed. Because Marv is a nice guy, so he knows how to be politically correct with a lot of shit. But at that time, his emotion was like, nigga, fuck that. I got robbed. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And niggas know Marv now. Marv he's grown. You know what I mean? 40 years old, so it's like, but don't get it fucked up. Marv is still a nigga that get in your ass. You know what I'm saying? But niggas understand. They put the jokes and the smiley guy, teddy bear. They'll go back tomorrow with the braids, no glasses, like nigga. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you know, he still he from where he from. You know what I mean? Like.
Indeed. So Chops, at the end of the show, man.
Wait, hold on. Before we
okay, my bad.
Yeah, something. I want to talk a little bit about, you know, he a big battle rap fan and stuff, but he also a coach.
Okay, yeah.
He coached Little League football. I want to talk a little bit about
That's
that.
that's one of my passions, man, because it's like happy birthday and RP to my nigga Coach Day, man. His birthday was yesterday. Coach Day is like one of the biggest influences and coaches ever in the city of Detroit. He one of the biggest names. Like far as Pal, he did a lot of refereeing, a lot of games he passed last year, I believe. But shout out Anton Day, man. But he's one of the, you can reach so many kids and change so many kids' lives in coaching, man. It's just when I first got into it, I didn't think that I would take to it like I did. You know what I mean? Because I really just got into it because when my son started, me and one of my homeboys, our kids started, they had one coach. He was trying to do everything by himself. And shit, we was like, nigga, our kids is here. We became coaches. And shit, we been, you know.
Did you play when you was
Yeah. I played Little League, high school, college. I actually got a scholarship to Eastern. I fucked my knee up and got kicked out. So partying. But well, I was nice and boy, man. You know, so it was.
So, what team you coach for now?
Welcome to Falcona, man. This year,
my-
I'm a Southfield Falcon, man.
I did not know.
AU, 9U. But I think this was a good time to go because they didn't have a season last year. So I ain't hopping on nobody's bandwagon. And I come, everybody can't coach there. They don't just accept anybody. So being accepted and having our coaching staff go is an honor. I got 4 state championships in 3 years. So
I'm gonna say, so are you still, the Thunder organization still around?
who?
The one y'all,
The Lightning, Michigan Lightning. I believe I don't want to put nothing out there, but as of now, yeah, they still around, I believe. But shout out to my team, man. We just went to Orlando. Shit, we won last week, exactly today, 7 days ago today. We won a national championship. So first national, wait on the rings to come in the mail, man.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, can't wait on that. Actually, the first time we getting rings, all the championships I done won, they never gave us no rings, so.
Yeah, that's the thing about, and it's like AYF.
No, this right here was actually like a separate like Pro Bowl. Like I had like 3 or 4 of my kids. My son was one of them. They made like the little Pro Bowl, so it's really a Pro Bowl ring. So. But it was like Battle of the States. It was like a Michigan All-Star team
So
versus
how do you make the Pro Bowls? Do they pick people?
it was the best kids from around like Pop Warner.
Okay.
So yeah, it was like a mix of like 10 teams, I think, like whatever. So it was cool, man. We had a nice little squad.
For sure.
Your son playing this year?
Yeah.
Bring him to Southfield, man.
The Packers right now, man.
Huh?
The Packers
I heard about the
right now.
Packers, yeah. But
It's basically the Red Wings. We got all back together. You
yeah.
know, we went to the championship on that first year. That was
Okay.
our first year. We went on with the championship. We lost to the Falcons. So,
See?
you know what I'm saying?
Well, we'll come on over, man. I'll be his coach. Bring him over there.
Yeah, he 9 you too.
Yeah, I'll be over there
Receiver,
9 years.
man. Starting receiver.
That's what's up. He can catch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, he got cold.
All right, yeah, we work with it. Matter of fact, yeah, I just practiced today, but we had workouts today too. We got 707 tomorrow. 707 practice.
He been playing basketball too, so
Okay, yeah.
playing basketball games.
Well, especially if you're a receiver, 707 is real good for him.
Yeah,
man.
I be playing that. Well, that's all I had, man.
That's all y'all had? Well, man.
You got the
Chops.
word association?
Indeed, man. But before we even get into it, bro, we do want to say we appreciate you coming through, bro.
Hey, ain't no problem, man. You know, whatever he hit me up, man.
And his last moment's notice
Yeah.
too. I hit him up and he
Yeah.
came right through, man.
And, you know, you bring a certain energy to NBR, bro, and I want to tell you that I think it's underappreciated, but well appreciated, though, my brother.
Hey,
So,
man,
thank you, man. So,
I do it for the culture, man. I love this culture. Like I said, I've been fucking with, you know, just battle rap alone for shit, damn almost 20 years, man. So
indeed.
it's just hip hop, all that shit, like my whole life. But just Detroit scene, I've been around for a long time. I was glad June came around, so I wouldn't be like one of the oldest niggas no more. So.
But we always do this word association game, bro. I'm gonna just name off some names or say some words, and you give me the first word that come to your mind when you hear it. You ready, bro?
Sure.
Flow Easy,
Trash.
After Hours,
Outside.
Mac Myron,
Great.
Creed,
Great.
Stubbs,
On the rise.
Zoo Faculty,
Elite.
Football,
Passion.
and then Chops.
The BBW whisper.
Wow.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you for coming through, bro.
Always a pleasure.
Um,